Hey there, hey there, ho there. It's Jeff Cutter welcoming me to Sportsman Park 1960 style as the Toronto Blue Jays and the 64 St. Louis Cardinals go toe to toe. It doesn't really mean much for the playoff push, but we would like to see Sportsman Park in the 1964, potentially seeing the 1964 Cardinals out. We have Jimmy Key and Bobby Gibson going toe to toe, pitching against each other. The Blue Jays have this starting lineup. Robbie Alomar at second, Jose Bautista at third, Joe Carter at left, Carlos Delgado DHs, John Root at first, Tony Fernandez at short, Sean Green in right, Josh Phelps will catch, and Alex Rios will play center field. The Cardinals have Kurt Flood in center, Johnny Lewis at DH, Bill White at first, Ken Boyer at third, Timmy McCarver at catcher, Dick Roach short, Mike Shannon in right field, Doug Clemens in left field, and Phil Gagiliano at second base. Stats-wise, Toronto is 86-55, 31 games above 500, but yet they're not doing well in the wild card. The 64 Cardinals 44-97 and almost in a position to be contracted. Now, a lot of people will say, well, does that mean the whole entire team leaves? And the answer is yes and no. They will not be playing games. But at the end of the season, the top three players based on batting stats and the top three pitchers, even reliever, the top three pitchers will get traded to will be sent to another team. Randomly will be sent to another team, and that team will pick them up in a trade so that they could get some of those guys in and keep them alive. Anyway, the Blue Jays are 65% at home, 56% on the road. St. Louis is much better at home than on the road, obviously. The Cardinals have never had a good month, but this is their best month by percentage, 9-12, 429 winning percentage. The Blue Jays had a shitty March. They were 2-8, but picked up three very solid months, April, May, June, but they have been down to earth ever since 25 and 25, since June 30th. Batting wise, the Blue Jays are 8th in extra base hits and 8th in stolen bases, but they are terrible at striking out. 701 strikeouts, second worst in the AL. The Cardinals are not that good at anything, minus maybe hits, but they're 15th. Pitching wise, the Blue Jays 8th in lots of categories. Home runs allowed, they're 17th. Cardinals are dead last in hits allowed and BAP, and second last in defensive efficiency and opponent's batting average. They're 19th in walks, but hey, that's not the main thing. So it's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. We'll be able to Saturday or Sunday. I can't remember. I think it's a Sunday. Yeah, it's a Sunday. I think it's a Sunday, right? Someone help me out here. Yeah, because the Dodgers and 06 Tigers were playing afternoon. So Toronto and 64 Cardinals are playing in the afternoon. Come on. Stupid game. There we go. Oh man, this is a terrible pitching thing. So yeah, we are going to probably have to. Oh, and they have the picture. Cool. Classic GPP. Why would you be cute? Well, yeah, I'm getting a camera. There we go. That's much better. Camera overview and action camera overview. I don't know why they give me the on deck circles show. Anyway, here we go. Robbie Oliver, the famous pitching with the green grass circle there. Toronto's swept these guys. There is rain in the forecast. The wind will blow out the center. So Bob Gibson, who's pretty good at pitching, will face Alomar first. Alomar floats it to first and caught by White. Oh, man. Here's Bautista. Bautista will get a base hit. Today's game brought to you by Budweiser. For all you do, St. Louis, this Bud's for you and no others. Advertisers for some effed up reason. Here's Carter. Joe Carter wraps one on the ground. Gibson wants to go to first, and easy got him. No, we feel hit for Joe Carter. First and second. Delgado, not known for his bunting. He'll float one to center field, and it's caught. by Flood, and he prevents the runner from moving the third. 2 down for other route. Got him! Nothing fancy, just a fastball. That's what Bob Gibson's known for, and the Blue Jays can't score. It must be ticked off in themselves. Oh, they have Jimmy Key coming up. It's for Flood. Flood floats one, and that'll drop, and that'll hit that wall. He's looking for 2. Yeah. Nice hit for Flood, a double. Here comes Johnny Lewis. Will he bunt? No, he won't. But he does the right thing by hitting it to the right side. That meant that Flood goes to third, and 1 out. Bill White has a chance to square right. But no. A slider in a bad zone. Strike 3, 2 outs. And here comes Ken Boyer. Boyer trying to tie this up and trying to take the first run, and it's flying right to green. So the Sportsman can't score. They're called the Sportsman because the Sportsman Park with Tony Fernandez. Fernandez drives at the center field and caught by Flood. 1 down, and here comes Sean Green. Green bolts at the left field, and it will be cut by Clemens. Where did I even get Clemens? Anyway, here's Josh Phelps. And you got him on a curveball. Toronto can't get anything going. No score. Through 1.5, and here comes Tim McCarver. McCarver to first base, easy catch, yes. Nicely play. McCarver retired, and now here comes Jimmy Key. We'll face Dick Rhodes, and punch out. A strikeout for Jimmy Key on a slider. No doubt, and here comes Shannon. Shannon, ground ball, 5-3. Yes. What a job he did. So they go down in order. Here's Alex Rios. And a swing and a miss. Gibson gets his 3rd strikeout of the day. And here comes Alimar. Alimar to center. That's a base hit. I kind of like this. Like action camera. I love that. Here's Batista. Runner goes. And he's going to try to steal. Safe. His 56th stolen base for Robbie. Here comes Batista. Batista ground ball. Gibson only throws to first. 2 outs, and Alimar goes to third. But they'll need a hit from Joe Carter. And he doesn't do it. He got left hanging on fastball. 4 strikeouts for Gibson. Nothing for the Blue Jays, but it runs. Here comes Clemens. Clemens. He wants that ball, and he doesn't get that ball. Gagiliano. And he will head it for the gap. And that's a double. So Gagiliano is at second for Kurt Flood. Flood to center, base hit. And they will try for the run. No, Gagiliano thought about it, but stayed. Sack fly opportunity for Johnny Lewis. Lewis to left field and caught. But Carter throws it straight to the infield, and Gagiliano stays. Here goes White. Bill White for the first run. Yes, sir. He dunks at the center field. And why would you go to third base? Flood. Thought about it, but Rios. Well, it's a single. And Batista may have been hurt. So, I don't know. Maybe, well, the Blue Jays have a weird outfield situation. They have a couple of injuries and someone who's not playing. Well, but the 64 Cardinals are 1-0. Let's look at the B&N report and see some scores. There are a lot of games that are going right now, starting right now for some reason. So let's just look at Toronto. You have Devon White and Lloyd Mosby. Devo is, well, Devo White didn't start because he needed some time off. And Lloyd Mosby is batting a paltry 0.95. So that's kind of why Toronto went with like Rios. I know he's not good, but Mosby doesn't deserve to play. Delgado, base hit to center field, and that's a hit for Delgado. Here's John Ulrich. Ulrich floats it. This is catch a ball. It is. The shortstop gets it, 1 down, and here comes Mr. Fernandez. Tony ground ball, double play ball. You bet. So Gibson does his job. The Blue Jays can't get anything going. 2 outs. 3 outs. So now here's Ken Boyer. Hoyer floats it in the air. Delgado says, I want that ball. Oh no, that's Oliver. Delgado said DH. Right, here's McCarver. McCarver will double it. Base hit. I think I really like this camera now. That I can do that and still have the action camera. But the initial view is the overview camera, not the wide view. Okay, well anyway, here's next pitch. The center field, and it will be caught. Oh, I thought it would be caught. Reels made a mistake. Grote gets a double. So second and third, a chance for Mike Shannon to hit one deep. Shannon ground ball. Only one play. That's the first, so it is an RBI ground out. It works. Grote goes to third, 2-0. And here comes Doug Clemens. Clemens ground ball 5-3. Gotta get it to first base or else the run scores. They do, but the Blue Jays give up another one. It's 2-0. Gibson's thrown 67 pitches. It's 2-0. I wouldn't worry too much about it. John Green, floater. Hot by Grote. And here comes Phelps. Got him on a fastball. 95 minutes a gun. That's his fifth whip. And here comes Reels. Reels to center field. Drops it in. That's just a paltry hit. But hey, anything goes. But they hold them to a single. Here's Robbie. Runner goes. Alomar drops at the right field base hit. And now Reels raises for third base. So now they got something going. Something cooking. Next pitch. Runner goes. He's going to center field and caught by Flood. So the Blue Jays still can't get anything going. It's 2-0 for the Pittsburgh Cardinals. He's thrown 68 pitches. He'll face Gagiliano first. And got him on a 95-mile-per-hour fastball. Third whiff of the day. Here's Flood. Flood ground ball. And pass Fernandez. He won't risk the throw. It'll be a hit for Flood. Here comes Johnny Lewis. Lewis, ground ball, 6-3. Fernandez gets the double play working, and the Cardinals can't score. But hey, anything but for the limelight. Gibson's thrown 89 pitches, but he's still throwing a shutout. He's got Carter. Carter to right, and Carter will bounce it off the wall. Carter might go for 2. Safe. Joe Carter gets a double. Now I think the Cardinals will throw the bullpen. Carter gets the second. Yep, now you gotta go for the bullpen, and it will be Gordy Richardson and Barney Schultz. Lefty and righty. Rain is beginning to fall. It's not too far around. Runner moves to third, and Carter gets his 31st stolen base. I didn't know he had that much power. That's stealing. No outs, and now Delgado can lift one deep. And he does. The center field way back. Say goodbye. That one. Mr. Blue Jay. Please tell us why. Where fly. It's 2-2. Well, Gibson thought he had it. The pitchers are still warming up, so they're not ready to. Oh, it's a rain delay. Still raining. A 53-minute rain delay. Wow. Well, that's going to be enough time for them to say, well, Gibson's going to. Oh, he's throwing 100 pitches. And because you got a lefty up, you got Richardson who will come up. John Olerud will stay in the game. So Richardson will have to come in. Gibson can't lose this game, though. 2-2. Olerud trying to float one. And caught by Gagiliano. Now for Juan Fernandez. Fernandez will dunk it to center. Yes, he will. So base hit for Tony, and that will just be a single. On to Sean Green. Tony goes, and he will be safe. Fernandez gets his 26th stolen base. Third stolen base today by the Blue Jays. Pitch in the way. Ground ball through the hole. And now will Fernandez go for the lead run? Nope, he holds up. Fernandez on third, Green on first, and here comes Josh Phelps. They go for a pitch out. It worked. A mistake by Fernandez. Here's Sean Green. He's not really much of a base stealer, I must admit. 2 outs, so now the only way a run is scored is by a hit. And Phelps will not do it. So Richardson does his job and hooks the Blue Jays in check, but the Blue Jays do tie the game. And Carlos Delgado's home run before the rain delay. It's 2-all. And I think they will warm up some new guys. I'm actually surprised that they didn't warm up. The Blue Jays didn't warm up anyone before that. So Downs and Jansen will warm up. I think because of the rain delay, they're just making something. Well, wait, swing and a miss. 87 on the 9. That's T Sports Circles. Here goes Boyer. Boyer to center, and now bounce off that wall with the 422 sign. And Ken Boyer's going to double. He's a good hitter. And no one's warming up. Here's McCarver. Here's warming up. McCarver to center field. Floater. Cut. I missed the end in mine. 2 down. And you got Dick Rote. They are going to go with Jansen. They can't take their chances. So Casey Jansen will come into the game against Grote. Grote will drop a base hit in. They're going for the lead run. They'll get the run. So Boyer is safe, and the run will be credited to Key. Dick Grote has 53 yards, 3-2. You're going to shake your hand if you're a Blue Jay fan. And Jansen gets Shannon to strike out, but the 64 Cardinals score 3-2. Brady Richardson will face Alex Rios. Rios will dunk it to left. Yes, he will. So a base hit for Rios. Runner on first for Robbie Alomar. A bunt. A good bunt. The only play is for White to give it to Gagiliano. A sacrifice hit. Reels to second. And here comes Jose Batista. They'll leave him in the game. And a mistake by Richardson. It's a wild pitch out to the third. And now Batista's got a chance to tie the game. Batista will hit it to left center off the wall. I don't think anyone anticipated that. So Batista gets a double. It's 3-all. Now we have a game. Richardson is not too pleased. Well, Barney Schultz can come in. But they're going to warm up Ron Taylor, the Canadian, but Schultz is ready and he might pitch. So, yep, they're going to go with that. Joe Carter will wait for Schultz. Schultz is a good runner. And they'll walk Carter to get to Delgado. Not a good idea unless you're going to intentionally want Delgado to get to Olerud. Nope, they'll pitch to Delgado, and Schultz gets him on a fastball. Johnny Olerud's 0 for 3. And they are going to call him back. Are they calling him back? They're going to call him back. They're calling him back, and it'll be Rance Mulliniks who will come into the game. Surprised that they would go with Mulliniks, but I think they're up to something. Mulliniks. Nope. Nope. I think they were trying to trick these guys. I don't know. Having stretch time, 2-3. So Mulliniks goes to third base. Batista, are they going to let him in the game? He's went 1 for 3 today. So I don't know what. Batista is 2 for 4 with an RBI. They want him to stay. So yeah, they're gonna put him at first base. The question was whether they were gonna yank Delgado and put him at first base, meaning that the 2 slot will be hit by the pitcher. But no, they're going through that move. So Jansen. So it will be Batista at first base with Rance Mullins going to third base. Jansen is pitching to Doug Clemens. And he will be yanked for Warwick. I don't know this guy, but there so Warwick is coming to the plate. And he will ground out to second base, and yes, Omar does his job. Going down, and here comes Gagiliano. Gagiliano got well through the whole base hit, and now just be a pure single. We're at first, and here comes Flood. He's 3 for 3 today. Flood will get another hit. That's 4 for Flood, and Gagiliano will stay at second base. First and second, and here comes Johnny Lewis. Nope. They are going to yank him for Dell Maxwell. So Dell Maxwell is going to come up to the plate. And get struck out by Jansen, so not a good idea with that slider. Here comes Bill White, first and second. White drives you to center field, they'll drop. Now they're going for the run. They are going to get it. So Bill White gets another RBI. It's 4-3 for the Cardinals. And they will yank the bullpen. So Hanky is going to warm up. And it will be Billy Koch. So Hanky and Koch will warm up with Boyer. Boyer to right field and caught. But the 64 Cardinals come back with a run in their own, 4-3. So Carl Warwick will play left field, right? Yeah. Warwick in left field. Brody Schultz. It's Ken Fernandez. Fernandez chopper. He's got to hurry. Nope. Road cannot do anything. So Fernandez gets a base hit, and here comes John Green. They don't steal. And, well, Green does ground out. Fernandez does take second base, so it works out. Josh Phelps is over 3. And they will yank him, and it will be up. Yeah, they're going to go with Martinez in against Ronnie Schultz. Kind of a weird move, but I think it's a trick. But Martinez flies at the left field. Back at the fence, say goodbye to that one. We're going to drive. Get up, get out of here. Home run. But Martinez, unfreaking believable. This guy in real life comes back from cancer, and in video game form, he hits a 2-run home run, and the Jays are up 5-4, and that's going to piss off the Cardinals manager. That's gotta. So Harry Finook and Bob Humphries are warming up. I think they're just basically might give up. Alex Rios is 2 for 3 today. And he punches out. Curveball, strike 3. So Schultz gets a strikeout. And here comes Aguilar. Aguilar drives it to center field and bouncing all the way to the 422 sign. That's a double for sure. Yeah. So Aguilar gets a double. Nicely done. We're in second, and it will be Bautista Bomb. But he strikes out. Well, Schultz does his job by pair of strikeouts. But Buck Martinez comes in off the bench and makes it 5-4. Whoa. So Buck Martinez will catch. I don't know why they didn't think of Casey Jansen's. Oh, yeah, Hanky or Koch. Carter's coming in. So you're going to go with Hanky or Koch? Hanky. They're going to go with Tom Hanky now. I think they're setting up for Dwayne Ward to come in for the save. But Hanky's got his famous forkball. And walked him. That's the first walk for either team today. Well, actually, one intentional walk, but this is the first unintentional walk by both teams. Usually I see like 1 or 2 by the second inning. So runner in second. Dick Groat's coming. Groat will get a base hit. Early first and second. Carver thought about going to third right now. First and second. Mike Shannon. And they're going to say he won't bunt. They are going to go with Charlie James. I think they're going for a bunt situation. That's what I would think. They want a bunter. And someone's play left. Charlie James swinging and miss on a fastball. Now we get Warwick. Here's over the second minute. Warwick will go through the hole. Base hit. Here comes the runner. Are they going to send him in? Nope. Bases are jammed. Chance for Gagiliano to hit one deep and tie this game. He hits it to left field. Back at the fence. Look at that. Say goodbye to that one. Ransom. Wow, I didn't think that was happening. Of all people, it's Phil Gagiliano. He wasn't actually supposed to play today, but they said, no, we might need you back today. And boy, howdy, he does. It's 8-5, and it is a safe situation, child. So they will warm up their pitcher, Bobby Shantz, but he's got to get some rest. Yeah, they've been really riding him hard. So Fitzmaurice, who has 5 saves, he'll be up and running. So Tom Henke cannot believe his luck. Doyle Alexander will warm up. I don't think you want to put your closer in now. So here's Kurt Flood, who's 4 for 4 today. Ground ball, 5-3. Well, he's out. Finally, they get him out. 2 outs for Cal Maxwell. And he punches out, but Hank, he cannot believe his luck. He gives up the grand slam to Phil Gagiliano. And it's 8-5, and these Cardinals may be contracted. But man, can you believe it? Well, Charlie James will move to right field as per the agreement, and it is a safe situation. You might as well get Fitzmaurice in, because Schultz has been stricken. So Joe Carter is coming to the plate. So Fitzmaurice will come for the save. He has 5 saves. Carter, ground ball, Grote. Ah, my goodness, he botched it. He couldn't find the handle. E6, that's his 22nd error of the day, the year, and here comes Delgado. Delgado, ground ball through the hole. That's going into left field, and it's going for third base, and Delgado's going to get a double. So Delgado, it's not over yet. Second and third. Rance Molnix will be entrusted to do something. He does. He floats it to right field. They'll dunk in. It's just in front of James. He's not a good fielder. So Molnix makes it 8-6. Runner moves third. Runs to the corners for Tony Fernandez. Ground ball. This could be double play ball. It is. It works out. Fernandez does get the run home, but it is no RBI. It's a double play. So the Cardinals are at 8-7. They will gladly do that because they know one more out and game over. Sean Green is going to be yanked, and it will be Devon White. They need him. This is the 9th inning, so they can use him. Devo drives it to right field. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. I was like, oh my God, did he just tie the game? No, he didn't. Oh, agony. My name is Toronto. Can you believe it? Now Toronto can't believe their luck. They thought they had the Cardinals down and out. Fitzmaurice has 6 save and 6 chances. Gagliaro has a home run, double, and a single. Triples are hard to score. Can't believe that guy, he hits that grand slam on the fastball. I can't believe it. Well, in the butt end of things. Oh, I thought we'd get a free replay. No, we don't. Sorry about that. Zagala's 26. Buck Martinez, his 3rd home run of the year. I was like, oh my God. Toronto's going to win because of Buck Martinez is batting? Whew. Nope, it didn't happen. Gagliaro, grand slam off Tom Henke from the number 9 spot. He was 3 for 4 from the 9 hole. Keith, then Jansen. Henke, his 8th loss. A blown save is credited to him, unfortunately. Gibson didn't get the loss. Richardson didn't get the loss. Barney Schultz, 3 and 4, despite his woes, he gets the win. Fitzmaurice gets the save only because of the fact that they didn't want their main closer to come. There was a rain delay of 53 minutes, and it may have helped the Cardinals. I'm sure it did. Sportsman, a big 8-7 win. Dimitri Young, Ron Kutry, and Gorman Thomas, your 3 stars of the day. The Blue Jays lose 8-7. Schultz beats Henke with Fitzmaurice to save. The White Sox legends do much better, winning 7-2. Faber beats Ames. The Twins legends beat the Tigers legends 4-1 by 11. 18-5 now. Newcastle loses. Godaro the save. Boston beats Scheib narrowly 5-4. Cy Young his 19th win. Chief Bender loses with Jonathan Papelbon the save. The 62 Giants with a shutout win. Stanford and Son with a 12. Walter Johnson's 14-14. And Nepper the save, his 3rd. 1 run was enough for the 94 Tribe to win. Clark beats Vukovic with Plunk the save. Yeah, the 94 Indians were chosen because of Jacobs Field and all that. Unfortunately, I should have said the 95 Indians. My fault. Anywho, Kansas City beats Houston, Battle of the Legends 3-1. Apier beats Scott with Quincyberry's 31st hit. The 48 Braves score in the ninth to beat Texas. Schoen beats Otsuka. I hope to say. Excuse me. The Angels with the shutout win. They are 1 win away from 100. Jerry Weaver, the hero, at 14-10. Messina loses. Tampa beats Seattle 7-2. Shields beats Hanson. 1916 Phillies beat the 84 Padres 5-3. Bender wins this one. He beats Furman with Erskine Meyer, his 30th save. Cleveland Legends win 3-0. Addie Joss now 21-4. ERA dips to 1.84. McCaskill drops to 11-11. The Yankees get a no-hitter from Ron Guitry as he goes to 22-2, and Tapani loses. Can you believe it? We have a no-hitter. He did it. On home turf, he did it. He gave up one walk, and that was to Paul Sorrento. But I believe he got hit in a double play because it said 27 at bats or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So the only big blemish was Sorrento. Walking. Yeah, Sorrento walking. So he had one batter above the minimum. Paul Sorrento. Wow, he threw a no-hitter. Good job. Anyway, the Oakland A's took on the Philly Citizens in the 2018. It was 0-0 through 13 innings, but Oakland scored 4 in the 14th. Vida Blue beats Clay Condry. The 97 Marlins win 7-3. Leon Hernandez beats Ralph Terry. Rob Nen, his 32nd save. I called him Ralph, sorry. The 94 Expos with a crushing win over the Dodgers 11-1. Fasaro beats Padres. Puerto Rico beats the 69 Expos 9-3. Armas beats Reed. Forbes Field wins 4-2. Over Candlestick, Daniels beats Brummett, Gibbon the save. And finally, Kaufman wins 3-2. Saberhagen beats Neiman with Quincyberry's 26th save. National League time. The Miami Marlins Legends with the shutout win. Dr. Willis doing it against Maddox with Brian Harvey the save. The 2004 Red Sox walk off Astro City. Williamson beats Calhoun. Baker Bowl. Can you believe it? Washington had them beat 10-3. They give up 5 in the 8th and 3 in the 9th to lose. Elliott beats Wetland. John Wetland just can't win. The only home run was Tommy Tavino, who was not known for his home runs. San Diego beats the 85 Blue Jays, 8-4. Randy Jones with his 18th win. He beats Jim Clancy. Comerica beats the 1920 Tribe 12-5. Miller beats Murchison. Pittsburgh with their 100th win. They win in the 9th against the 32 Cubs. Stan Belinda wins over Guy Bush with Turkville the save. The 2005 White Sox win 8-1. Burley beats Robertson. The 2001 A's scored 3 in the 9th thanks to Ramon Hernandez's home run. Isringhausen beats Hildenberger. The Rockies Legends win 10-1 with the Black Sox. Astachio beats Faber. Brooklyn beats the LA Dodgers Legends 5-2. Erskine beats Statsy Vance, who was looking for win number 20, but he didn't get it. The Braves Legends win 4-2. Spawn beats Moyer with Kimbrell 24 save. The Mets win 9-1. Dwight Gooden beats Sid Fernandez. The Philly Legends beat the Cincy Legends 6-3. Steve Carlton wins number 15. Soto drops to 14-4. Which wins 44 save. 75 Reds with the shutout win. Clay Kirby doing it to AJ Burner. Clay Carroll the save. San Francisco shuts out Flushing. Carl Hubble, the screwball man, 17-6. He beats Syndergaard, drops to 7-17. The Brewers crushed the 1918 Red Sox 16-1. Benny Sheets 13-5. Ellsworth drops to 4-4. The Cubs score 2 in the 9th to tie the Cardinals Legends, and then they score 4 in the 10th. Dave Kingman, the hero. Lee Smith beats Jason Mott with Marshall to save. The 1944 Browns with St. Louis Browns 2 runs in the 9th to walk off the Diamondbacks thanks to Kreisman. Jajuki beats Valverde. The Braves beat the 2001 Mariners 4-3. I think that was the second of a doubleheader. Sane beats Halama, Smoltz to save. And finally, a rain out. The 57 Braves and the 54 Giants didn't play, but they'll be playing tomorrow. For Monday, there's a couple of afternoon games in the AL, and in the National League, there is a couple, 3 road games. Well, Braves and Giants have to play a doubleheader, though. Let's look at the news. San Diego's the power rankings against the Yankees. The strikeout percentage, Miguel Sano strikes out too many times. Ken Keltner gonna not be back for Cleveland for a while. Well, they might not need him. Guthrie does a no-hitter. Aaron Rowland, the 2005 White Sox player, is the National League Player of the Game week. AL's Fred Lynn does it for the Red Sox, right? I think he's the Red Sox. Yes, he is. 22 home runs, 65 RBIs. Mark Guthrie threw a no-hitter. He was happy. I think he is happy. Chief Bender gets his 200th win for the 1916 Phillies. Joss Weaver, Arlington's out of the playoffs. So yeah, this is not a standings video. That'll come up on the 27th. So just to let you know. And then coming up from now till the end of the season, we will have playoff push. The 16 teams that are in the playoffs as of right now will be in one game for their playoff push, and will face another one of their brethren, hopefully, or an interesting matchup at an interesting park. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I'll figure something out. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.